Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Opening round of the Region XI softball tournament, best of 2 out of 3 with Southwestern, and the Warriors get the job done today. Relatively easy fashion, 16-4 and then 22-0. Let's start with game one. You get the 5 runs in the bottom of the first, Coach, and then they punch you right back. You got to be pleased with the way your team then said, okay,
right,
that's enough of that.
Yeah, they came in after that, and I said, guys, they're not going to roll over. We got to keep, pressing, and I feel like we were a little tight in the circle, a little uptight about, in the strike zone I felt like it was a little tight, but never can that be an excuse. But I'm pleased that our bats answered back.
All right, Fairway post-game show, Fairway Meat and Grocery at Tumble in Centerville, bringing us our post-game with Coach Diehl. So you get the 16 runs. Long ball was, well, we had plenty of those today. Your girls certainly were squaring it up.
Yeah, I told them that's probably the best offensive output that we've put, especially in a doubleheader. I said if we can keep swinging it like that and staying patient on the plate and doing those kinds of things, I feel good about what the rest of this way looks.
Your sense of the mood of the team. We've talked about this. Postseason, obviously you have to have talent, but you have to want to win. You have to want to keep playing.
Yeah.
You feel like when they showed up today, did you get that sense that this team wants to be here?
Absolutely. Last night, after I did the coaches show, I met them down at Graham's to have ice cream, and when I'm with them, I laugh so hard. Like their laughs are infectious, and they love each other, and they're not ready to be done, which is, has a lot of power to it.
Julia Quackernack, 2 home runs, couple of hard-hit balls. She swung it well today. How vital is she to a tournament run for you?
Absolutely. Julia is a ball player, and I've said since the day she walked on this campus, this girl can swing it a little bit, and she's really worked at getting a little bit more control with that swing, and she definitely put on a showcase of that today.
And the big 2, obviously Destiny Lewis, 3 home runs, Sydney Anderson, 2 home runs. That's a pretty good day for those young ladies who have really made a name for themselves at Indian Hills.
They have. I mean, they're like what those 2 have done. I don't know if in my coaching career I see 2 kids like that are just, one does it and the other one shows the other one up and does it again. And, and they're great kids. Like the growth that they've had, both just as like people and emotionally and all of those things are, it's why I do what I do.
All right, we talked a little bit about Maddie Anderson in the first game, and strike zone maybe a little tight, seemed to get to her a little bit, but she battled.
Yeah.
Other than the second inning, she was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Maddie, I went out and I felt like she just wasn't breathing. And breathing is really important, Russ, if you want to be your best. And so I think that hopefully getting this one out of the way, and like we're in it and we're in regionals, and she can just relax and trust that her offense is going to, score runs for her, and she can relax and just do her job and keep the ball spinning.
Ryan Cheek, you get 13 runs in the bottom of the first. We talked about this a little bit in the broadcast. That doesn't make it that easy necessarily to go pitch. You have to stay focused. Talk about her performance today and in a game that was really over after the first inning.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that Cheek did a great job of staying focused and staying locked in. I saw her when we were, deep into that first inning. She went over in the bullpen and was just playing catch and trying to stay loose and knew that she had a job still to do. And I felt like she came out and did that. I think that she can be a little bit more sharp, and she had that same statement after the game was over. And so hopefully Russ will just continue to get them to be locked in and ready to go.
Sunday, 2 o'clock, Southeastern had won the first game. They were ahead by 1 late in the second game. They won it. So Southeastern is coming here on Sunday, 2 o'clock. That is a team, even though we were undefeated, they did actually have a win against us that with the asterisk in a forfeit situation. So they're going to come in here ready to say, hey, we're not just going to hand it to you.
Absolutely, and I expect them to do that. I mean, I respect what they've done this season, and we're going to have to show up and compete every pitch because I know they're gonna come over here to try to. I mean, they have nothing to lose.
2 o'clock Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. What's your game plan between now and then with the girls? How do you manage a little rest with being ready to go?
I'm going to give them tomorrow off, a little time to get some time in with the trainers, and then we'll get back at it on Friday and Saturday and get some good practices in, and then be rested and hopefully ready to compete.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Warriors win it 60-4, 22-0, advance to the regional final, which will be right here at R.L. Hellier on Sunday at 2 o'clock against Southeastern. The Blackhawks come to town. This has been our Fairway Meat and Grocery post game. I'm Russ W. Oker. We'll see you on Sunday.